this is Sinji's Mewtwo. Frozen plays Mewtwo as well, so I wasn't sure for a second, but this is Frozen's Korin against Sinji's Mewtwo. Now, Sinji said he had dropped Mewtwo recently, going solo Pacman, but he is going to try out the Mewtwo here in this matchup.
Do you think he doesn't like Pacman Korin matchup? And that's
I
why
would think so. Korin so good at breaking through walls with that side B.
They played earlier, right?
They played in winners finals, and Frozen won in Korin versus Pacman.
Ooh, the counter right there.
The Nair. You know, Mewtwo's Nair so safe on approach against so many characters, but
such a wild move because it sends you like all over.
It's crazy.
Ooh, good up air right there.
Mewtwo actually has the biggest sword in the game. His down tilt has more range than Marth F Smash. It's pretty crazy.
I saw this really funny video, like, you know, back in the early days of the game where they do like comparison, like Marth versus Sheik, like short hopping in place. It's like, here's the other fairs that outrange Marth. There's one where it's Marth and Samus, like Marth short hops in fairs, and then Samus just short shots. But anyway.
This is a very close game. Sinji's Mewtwo looking pretty good. His tech skill has been pretty solid. We did see him miss one edge cancel early on.
Oh, did you see that right there? Like the backwards side B? That was flashy.
Going for a jab grab, but Frozen was ready for that one. Oh, goes for an up smash out of shield that probably would have killed, but it does not quite connect.
No, it's got a really weird hitbox, and you got to be really close.
He just survived that. Gets around the pin. Going for a back air out of shield, but pretty hard to punish Korin's landing there.
Ooh, good teleport. Got around it, and that's going to be it.
Punishes the counter with an up smash, and Sinji's Mewtwo looking pretty solid right now. It's got a stock lead over Frozen.
Oop.
Trying to land with the forward air, just misspaced it a little, and he gets punished with the pin, but he is still alive. Great DI right there. Whoa, almost size to that. Mewtwo, the second lightest character in the game after his weight got nerfed a while ago. Only Puff is lighter. Oh, going for a very early edge guard. And Frozen has not been punishing ledge rolls so far. We've seen Sinji get away with 2 or 3 of those. When Frozen's going for those insta-pin setups on ledge. Oh, I like that move right there. Lets the pin cancel itself. Runs up against the grab on the neutral getup, and up throw is going to kill at that percent. Even on Battlefield, thanks to Mewtwo's very lightweight. Landing down our hitbox. Now, neither of these characters have any conversions off their grabs at really any percent. I mean, you can go for a down throw with either of them and look for maybe some sort of mix-up. But they really don't have anything guaranteed at really any percent. At the same time, though, their grab games can be fairly important, if nothing else, to make you respect their other options. And right here, we see Sinji trying to get back into this game. Frozen's been controlling this second stock pretty well. But Sinji had a very good first stock, and he gets a nair grab right there. Sinji looking fairly comfortable.
Yeah. This Mewtwo is pretty flashy. I like it.
Mewtwo's a flashy character.
He is.
Gets away with another ledge roll, but he does get punished for that spot dodge.
A good nair there, keeping him off.
Down tilt, up air confirm right there. And that is going to be game 1.
He managed to really turn that around after.
Yeah, it was a good start for Sinji, but Frozen able to come back and win it at just 54% on his second stock. So I wonder if we'll see him switch back to Pacman or if he'll stick it out with the Mewtwo.
That's what I love about high-level Smash. Like, you can have one player dominating, but the other player is good enough. They can adapt, they can readjust how they're playing, and they can turn around. And they can like go from being absolutely destroyed to winning. So.
Yeah, and it was a close first stock, and then Sinji started to pull away, and Frozen just did not let him stay away. Frozen getting with a couple of good combos, and now we are going to see Sinji switch back to the Pacman. And we'll see where we go.
Sinji on the loser's side, right?
Yes, Sinji's on loser's side.
So this means that this game determines whether or not Sinji gets second place,
yeah,
or if
this
he
could
still
be
has
the
a shot
last
at
game.
resetting. So
this is potentially the last game here. Xeno70, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Zyvon here with Toasters, and we might be at the last game, or we could have up to 5 more.
We'll see how things go. So.
Or 4 more after this one, rather.
Yeah.
So Sinji's Pacman has been very good all day. Of course, his only loss was to Frozen. He lost in winners finals. That was interesting. The minimum of Korin's counter is 10%, so it's not going to kill the Hydrant if he counters the Hydrant when it hasn't been hit at all. The Hydrant threshold is like 13 or so.
Okay.
Correct.
13, okay. Cool. Thanks, 7.
I like freaked out for a second, like somebody behind me, but I didn't realize it's him talking over there.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought like somebody was sliding behind me.
And this is already looking a lot better for Sinji. He's keeping Frozen out really well, and he gets a key hit right there for even more damage. And now we've got a Bell. This could be able to get a kill, especially since we're on Town and City.
And his Pacman's looking better and better with each game.
Yeah, he's been really solid tonight, getting that win on numbers just now in loser's bracket, getting 2 wins on numbers today, as well as a win over Ralphie and Angel Cortez. We took out Angel Cortez a while ago.
Yeah, he went out early today. Yeah, there we go.
Wow. The latest hit of the Bell, confirming into an up smash, and Sinji at just 43% when he took that stock.
See if Frozen can turn it on again, or...
And a good grab. He is able to punish. Down throw dash attack, not a true combo.
No, Pacman doesn't really seem to have any good follow-ups off down throw.
That was interesting. Down air is the trampoline, but it doesn't work the last time because he goes into free fall right above the ground. And there's just enough end lag for Pacman to be able to punish that. Another great string right there with the Galaxian chip getting close to 50% off of just that one combo. Galaxian forward air, second Galaxian double back air. Oh, and a good up B angle. Corrin's up B has intangibility early on, but super disjointed throughout. That orange hits surprisingly hard.
Yeah, it's very strong. Back air not going to kill, but...
Setting up a trampoline, and he gets the setup with the back air. Putting the Bell on the ledge, but it gets caught on the platform.
See Frozen going for the ledge, sees the Bell and goes, never mind, back here.
Ooh.
And there you go, forward smash.
F smash. Sinji was at just 64. Dies to a rage tipper F smash, so this is doable now for Frozen, but he is down 124%, now 134. And it's looking pretty good for Sinji here in game 2.
He's got rage. He needs to like just pull out some sort of really strong setup, get a tipper, and hopefully he gets lucky, finds an opening, and I can see him like taking the stock if he gets Sinji up to like 60. But
yeah, we just saw him die at 64, so definitely an early kill is always a possibility for Corrin, but not to the degree of some characters, and that was brilliant right there.
But he's living.
He is living. Great DI from Frozen.
Rage is maxed out.
And he's dead.
And yeah, he saw
that was a great setup.
He saw the hydrant. He said, "No, I'm not going back up." And he realized, "Wait, if I stay here, it's going to come to me."
Yeah.
And by then, it was too late.
So I think he was probably hoping to get the disjointed hitbox to flank with it there, but
what could have you done to get past that?
I don't really know. I think he could have. It might have been far enough away that he could have gone to ledge and buffered a roll.
I was thinking like if he rolled from ledge, because the hydrant's right where his roll would have ended. So.
But he was coming towards him, so I think there's a chance he could have gotten it if he grabbed ledge quickly and buffered roll. But even then, Sinji might have been able to punish off the trampoline because that was in position to punish that.
Yeah, he was waiting right there. So if he did try to like somehow roll past, Sinji's like, "I'll just hit you then."
Very effective ledge coverage from Sinji right there, and he takes game 2 very convincingly.
Yeah, very smart. I think Sinji's gonna be like one of the players I'm gonna be most hyped to watch every week from now on.
He's a great player, and Pacman's such an exciting character.
You just don't see him that often because most people just see him and be like, "Ah, he's just bad Mario, and he's got like weird fruit. Who cares?"
I think that's a common misconception. He's quite a unique character. His aerials do sort of resemble Mario's or a couple other characters, but it's really its own thing. And all of these item setups are completely unique.
Yeah.
No one else in the game has anything quite like Hydrant.
I remember there's another Pacman named Zage. I haven't seen him in a long time. But I believe he used to go to Xanadu for a bit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Zage.
Zage? Okay, I heard like different pronunciations.
Yeah, at least that's how I've heard it pronounced. I don't actually know. I don't know him, but I've seen him play before. But yeah, Pacman, a wild character. A lot of flashy setups, but they're all really just like the things that you have to do. Just a character that looks really cool when he's played right.
Yeah.
And a good jab out of shield punish right there. Sinji doubling him up in percent right now.
I like Pacman's shield. You see his pose when he's shielding?
Just sort of covers his head.
He's got his mitts on his head, and his face is like, "Ah, don't hurt me."
So many things getting hit at once by that pin.
Pin just destroys everything in its path.
Yeah. It's a good move. Great Z-catch off the hydrant, bringing the Bell back to him. Trying to catch a landing with this. We'll see if he can get a Bell on the ledge trap.
Whoa! What was that?
I don't know. Neither did Frozen, judging by his reaction. That was interesting. Good empty hop grab right there, though. Get a little extra percent and get him off stage. And a great tech by Sinji.
Oh, that was a really smart up B, and he's got the trampoline below to save him, but I think Sinji could still pull it from right here.
Yep.
But yeah, he's being very smart with his tomahawks, so
Oh, good B reverse key right there. He's getting a lot of percent right here. Spaced F smash, safe sometimes on some characters, but not on a character with pin. Still, he's not going to die for it. Ooh, that would have been scary.
It just, okay.
Yeah, the Hydrant extending that forward smash hitbox, so it's just a giant wall of
It's like this wall right here is not going to keep you out. Instead, it's going to help you get in. So.
He threw the Black Sea in the wrong way. Unfortunate misinput right there. Might have been able to get a good conversion off that.
Well, Frozen's back in this. It's starting to even up that gap between the two of them.
Yeah, very, very close game right now. And certainly Corrin kills a lot earlier than Pacman most of the time. So
it's just Pacman's good at walling out, and he can get some silly stuff. So
there we see the dash attack covered by a forward tilt. I love that setup by Frozen, but Sinji was ready for it. Pacman's very expressive. It's always entertaining.
Yeah, he is funny to watch. He's like Kirby, and Kirby makes a lot of cute faces when he's getting hit and he's fighting and stuff. I think Devin can attest to that.
I think my favorite faces are Duck Hunt.
Yeah, Duck Hunt makes really funny faces.
His getting hit face is the best.
No, you know who has the funniest faces? You know who has like the funniest? Game & Watch. So much
is not face.
So much emotion.
Oh,
so much
can he
expression.
get anything off that? The bell into
No.
an up air, not quite going to kill, but he does get more percent. So this is scary for Sinji here. You know, certainly one wrong place away from being killed by a tipper, but he does have the lead still. And oh, that was a beautiful
that's
conversion.
not going to do it.
It's not going to kill, but he gets a lot of percent. That jabbed Hydrant, so scary, just hovers there in front of him, and he dives to the key. Sinji's going to reset Grand Finals.
And Sinji grabbing his heart.
Very
his heart
relieved
must be
right there.
Racing right now.
Yeah. That's great for Sinji because there would have been the question of, if he had lost that, of should he have just gone Pacman from the beginning. He went Mewtwo game 1, and it was fairly close, but
so he
definitely did much better with Pacman, and he is going to stick with that for set 2.
We got the bracket reset now. Yeah,
we get into true finals right here.
Let's see if Frozen can keep up and if he can maintain his mental stamina to get around those crazy setups.
So yeah, game 1, Frozen was able to get that big comeback against the Mewtwo and win fairly convincingly by the end.
Yeah.
Game 2, Sinji dominated in this matchup, and game 3 was very, very close. So again, thank you guys all for watching tonight. We have one more set coming up right here. It's the third set of the night between Frozen and Sinji. They're now 1-1. And Frozen getting a good conversion, but it gets interrupted by a Pacman forward air. Or possibly neutral air. I can't see the animation that fast.
Yeah.
Good apple. I like the way Sinji uses all these fruits. He's aware of what every one of them does. We've seen all of them tonight at some point or another. You probably see strawberries the least, but even that we've seen a couple of times. We see it right there. Ooh, and the dash attack hard to punish. Frozen looking for a forward smash, not quite going to find it.
Yeah. Just a little bit too short on
wow,
it.
The key Hydrant setup. He is going to get caught by the Hydrant, and close to a 50% deficit for Frozen right now. Sinji's doing a good job keeping him out once again. But those anti-land grabs have been very, very good from Frozen.
Good nair right there. Managed to go through the air dodge.
I like the side B to get to the other side of the Hydrant, but he does drop shield after he lands.
Goes for the pin right there. Doesn't quite get it, but that was very smart. Using a lot of nair right here just to catch Sinji in spots where Sinji might be able to dodge a different move like fair up air.
And nair covers so much. Just covers all the way around core and lasts for a very long time. Bell just hovering in place allows him to recatch it. He's got the bell on the ledge right now. And there it is, beautifully timed by Sinji. Right as he comes out of the bell stun, Sinji's able to get that forward smash and take the first stock here. So Sinji really turning it around here in Grand Finals after dropping a set and game 1 to Frozen. And he looks really solid right now as he's got 40% and a stock lead.
Oh, the water sent him flying away from it.
Yeah, the water coming in clutch for Sinji right there. And the pin kick, still not going to take it.
No, Sinji's hanging on for dear life.
Ooh, and that edge guard might have worked. Of course, Corrin's counter does send up, so it might not have killed from that low, but it's a strong move, so it probably would have.
Yeah, the hydrant was smart placement, but Corrin's up B has got the invincibility on it, so he's able to get through it, unfortunately, for Sinji. But he's got a good lead right now. Frozen sitting at 54%. Sinji's still managing to hang on, and that's going to take it right there.
Wow.
That is
he got pinned like at the height of Corrin's face. She just looked him in the eye and said, nope, not today.
Just looked at him in his Pacman eyes.
And we see another
nice
great conversion. He's getting so much off of that today. We've seen that combo over and over again. Galaxian 1 forward air and Galaxian 2 back air. Even getting a double back air at lower percents. As he gets a double forward air string right there, and a Bella up smash confirm might take it at this point. Now definitely, as we see Sinji get him all the way to 130 right now.
Going oranges, Cherry doesn't get it, unfortunately, but planks.
Yeah, Cherry, a very weak projectile, but the apple is not. And the apple almost takes it off the top right there. The bell, and then an up air not going to kill, but more and more percent.
So the one fruit I've never seen him use once, the whole set, well, I think he has, but is the melon.
Yeah, he's used that a lot less than usual. Usually you see that quite a bit
yeah,
from Sinji.
It's Pacman's strongest fruit. It's extremely slow. Like, basically moves in place, but...
Yeah, it's for setups. You know, it's not necessarily for just catching someone with the projectile hit of it. Oh, that counter has so little lag.
That was a really explosive interaction right there.
Quite literally, as you saw an explosion of water. Another up air, still not going to take it.
175. I think he just gets back thrown and he's done right here.
Yes, definitely. Anywhere near the ledge. Probably center stage at this point.
But he's still in a spot where he can come back. Like, if...
Yeah, Max Rage Corrin. Max Rage Corrin's a scary character as he doesn't fall for the apple right there, but he does get hit by the hydrant.
But it's not going to kill him.
Got a bell. Good catch by Frozen. This could be dangerous for Sinji. And I like the way Sinji's playing this, just staying safe at the moment, but he knows he's got to be careful against Frozen. Oh, in a dangerous position right here for Sinji. Let's see if he can get an edge guard. Good air dodge. Perfectly times it to get through that neutral air. We've seen him get so many frame traps off of a single neutral air today. Good catch, going for the Nair out of shields. Stressful situation for Sinji. He's under a minute left, and the apple finally will connect. And Sinji is one game away from winning Xeno 70. So what a comeback right here. Sinji taking 3 straight games after losing winners finals and dropping game 1 here in Grands.
Frozen looking a little bit tired and a little bit disappointed.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to have to change up something. Not able to get in on Sinji these last couple of games. And it's 3 straight now, with one of them being close, but the other 2 being pretty solidly in Sinji's favor. And so once again, this could be the last game of the night, as Sinji this time is the one with a chance to win Xeno. And a slow start as usual in these Pacman matchups.
Rolls back into the hydrant. He was in a spot where if he'd stayed still, it would have bounced over him, but he rolled back into it.
Yeah, a lot of times it's difficult to tell exactly where that's going to bounce if you're not used to it.
Yeah, of course, especially since every move since it's flying at a different angle, you can't really accurately predict where it's going to go every single time.
Right. However, of course, everyone here does know the Pacman matchup, at least to a degree. They've all played Sinji before. We do have a couple other Pacmans in this region as well, although Sinji, obviously the most notable.
He's definitely a very high Pacman. I'd like to see him travel out to more tournaments.
Good catch with the apple right there. So good using the angles of all the fruits.
And
oh,
nice job
really
with the Galaxian right there, punishing the counter.
And he was not able to get a confirm off of that, but he does trade, get a little extra damage. And he drops shield right there for the pin. So a very slight lead for Sinji, but essentially a tie game right now. Just Pacman just running across stage with Corrin chasing after him. Corrin be set up on ledge.
I mean, it's kind of disappointing that Corrin's actual run speed got nerfed, but...
It got nerfed a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
One of the slower characters in the game.
Used to be pretty fast, and then Sakurai's like, yeah, no, let's make him slow.
Well, That's some pretty crazy confirms off of getting, Dragon Fang shot to tip or pin anywhere on stage.
You could still get that, but
not at the range that you used to be able to.
Yeah. And it used to be like a lot better at chasing people and juggling and just getting all sorts of crazy setups.
I think that was a misinput RAR back air from Sinji right there. He got a RAR up air instead. And I don't think back air would have killed, but it would have gotten more of a conversion there. I like the mind games from Sinji. Puts the hydrant just bouncing in place over there on the ledge. Throws the bell at the very end of it to try to catch Frozen off guard. Doesn't quite do it, but doesn't get punished for anything either. Both doing a very good job avoiding the other's kill setups right now. And there we see a Pacman setup from Corrin, and we see a tipper. That's a Corrin setup right there, but he got the hydrant hit where he kept it going in place into a grab. And then got the tipper, but the
back
bell.
even. This is the last stock.
Yeah.
Frozen gets this. He has a shot at winning the tournament, but if Sinji gets it, Xeno 70 goes to him. So
yeah, this is tournament point for Sinji right now, but Frozen very, very close to getting back to that stage as well.
I'd say if any stock, like any single stock in the whole tournament tonight mattered, this is the one that matters the most.
Yep, it's the biggest one so far, unless Frozen takes it. Then it'll be the next two. 12% to 19. Very slow-paced game compared to the rest of theirs. Pacman, a character who likes to play it slow and set up some traps, but Corrin, a very, very explosive character.
Just tears through everything.
Yeah. And a lot of damage coming out from that setup right there.
Did you see how Frozen used the trampoline to dare onto it to cancel the landing lag?
Yeah. But the last time he goes into the free fall state and doesn't have that much less landing lag anyway.
No.
So he did get punished for that with the Galaxian Hydrant combo as he gets another one right there. That orange with the awkward angle.
Barely misses. I think Corrin would just blasted right through it again.
Yeah, probably.
Almost 2 minutes left on the clock. We'll see if Sinji decides he wants to just play back, be extra campy, and not risk going out, since this is the tournament for him.
Yeah, certainly a dangerous position to go for a timeout at this point. Though instead, he goes for Bell F smash, and that's the tournament. Xeno 70 going to Sinji.
Great stuff.
Wow, spectacular finish. Check out the replay right here. He gets this set up here. Hydrant on ledge. He's re-grabbing, so he knows he's got to do something instantly. And he catches the get-up with the Bell. Bell F smash is going to take it, and Sinji is your Xeno 70 champion.
That was some great awareness right there.